Hey everyone, so today we are going to go and open up a box of Strixhaven School of Mages, just the draft booster. This box that I use is also what I'm going to use to go and update my Commander Legends deck. That deck is using Commander Legends, Kaldheim, and now Strixhaven to go and make a Commander deck. I'll link the deck list after I update it in the video. Also, what the links in the video you'll find are to my Twitch at twitch.tv/Jarvis_Moonbeam, Twitter and Instagram at Jarvis_Moonbeam, and also my Discord. But let's go and get opening this. The hard part there, cracking that plastic. So the other card that is also able to be used is the Box Topper, which my deck for Commander Legends is a Golgari deck. It is elves. So won't be getting too many elves from this, but I will be getting some Golgari from this, I'm sure. Getting these all out of the box. And here we go. So first pack. These do not have a little tear on it. So I'm going to go through the commons pretty quickly. Something that we have to keep in mind of while going through these is when you get to the spell slot, which right here, Introduction to Annihilation is one of the spells. The lesson spot, that could be a rare lesson. So uncommons, got Vine Glimmer Snarl, the Quandrix one, if you will. And then you also do get these lovely mystical archives. I ended up getting Cultivate. And I got a foil Illustrious Historian. So I want to put the rares, mystical archive, and foil right there. Don't really care about commons or uncommons at this point. I'll go and deal with those later. So, making my way through. See, and this is what I mean. Rare, Illuminate History. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Then if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Going through the uncommons. My rare is Semester's End, which is an instant that you exile any number of target creatures you control and planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of the next end stop, you return them. Each of them enter with either an additional +1/+1 counter or a loyalty counter, depending on the card type. And then I have Eliminate as my mystical archive. No foil this time. Going. Another Introduction to Annihilation. Uvilda, Dean of Perfection. You could tap it and exile an instant or sorcery card from your hand and put 3 home counters on it. Beginning of your upkeep, if the card is exiled, remove a home counter from it, and when the last home counter is removed from this card, if it's exiled, you may cast it. It costs 4 less to cast. The back of it is Nasari, Dean of Expression. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library until end of turn. You may cast spells from among those exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, it gets a +1/+1 counter. And then I got a Claim the Forestborn in my mystical archive, and there's the token. So I'm not going to go and read the rares anymore. At this point, the set has been on pre-release for about a week on Arena, and it just released on in paper today. or you could have also gotten the set boosters. Now, Conspiracy Theorist is a card I like a lot. It allows you to expand your hand, so that's a very good rare. I have a few of them. It's one of my favorite. And then Crossing Grip, Commander staple. This is one that I could throw in that deck that would not be a bad card at all. I'm really happy to get that in the Mystical Archive. So while I'm going through this, what is everyone's favorite house or school from Strixhaven? I don't necessarily have a favorite. I am definitely typically an Esper mage, but Silverquill, with how political it got, really isn't my thing. Now this is our first mythic, Mila Crafty Companion. This is on the back side. You have yourself a Luca, so got a Planeswalker there. And then I got Village Rights, always a good card. Yeah, boy. Foil Extended Art, Shatterick Silverquill. That's a winner. Got a foil mythic. Would have rather Belladros being my foil Extended Art Dragon, but I'm not going to complain about getting a foil Extended Art Dragon no matter which one it is. Tempted by the Reek. This is a great commander card for 1 and 3 blue. You gain control of a creature. Divine Strike is my Mystical Archive. There we go. Not getting a ton of good, not getting any rares in my colors anyway. This deck might not see too many updates if this continues. So Witherbloom Campus will probably go on the deck just because dual lands are hard to come by when you're only building it this way. Dina. Torrent Sculptor. I'm really enjoying this in an Is It build on Arena right now because it is a removal spell on the back in Flamethrower Sonata. And then Shock for the Mystical Archive. When Kaldheim came out, the deck saw a huge change in it just because Kaldheim had elves. So we were able to make that big change. Cody, I'm not a huge fan of it. Opt for the Mystical Archive. And Biomathematician for the foil. So kind of like how they used to do when you had the school, the different guilds, they put the school symbol there. So that's the Quandrix symbol. My favorite card so far in this set is probably the 2-drop that makes mana when you for each one that is destroyed. Now this is something I want to do. If Secret Rendezvous is a bad card. Getting rid of bad cards. Got another Elder Dragon. Tanazir Quandrix. Hopefully I can get this in a hopefully I can get Witherbloom one still. Agonizing Remorse for the Mystical Archive. And a foil Opt Mystical Archive. Nice. There we go. Keep going through. Hoffrey. Ghostforge. Great card. Love it. Swords to Plowshares. Also a great card. Also love it. I actually think I need this one in my... I don't think I had an extra copy of Swords to Plowshares for my Quintorius deck, so this is going to go in there. Oh, Hoffrey's a mythic. Forgot about that. So our mythics so far aren't too bad. And you see that Green Ignis reprint, so that's cool. No, if I was Boros, this deck would have been Bonkers in Boros, Radiant Scroll Wielder, another Village Rites, which just kind of feels bad. Let's see if we get that Demonic Tutor. This card I like a lot. Archmage Emeritus. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, draw a card. You know, the card that likes to draw cards by casting instants or sorceries that draw cards also draws you a card. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Cultivate, good card to have. I hate this art though, but really good. Enthusiastic Study. I'll be putting that Cultivate in my deck. What's nice in doing the deck this way, it's allowing me to go and power up the deck a little bit. Because, as you know, just building out of that and not just going all out makes it a little bit hard. Lorehold Command as my rare. Like I said, I just wish. Negate. Foil Master Symmetrist. So foil uncommon. A Freaked Flame Painter. Memory Lapse. And the token. Man, if I was going if my deck was either Simic or was Boros, I would be doing great. Accomplished Alchemist. Add 1 mana of any color, add X mana of any one color, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Might put it in the deck because it is an elf, but don't know if it's going to be worth it. Revitalize. Foil Witherbloom Campus, so I get a foil land instead of that non-foil land. And if you guys also notice, there are no basic lands, and the reason why there's no basic lands is because in the Skull Archive slot, they got rid of it. Because they're only going to put 15 cards in a pack, so what are they going to cut? The basic land. Fracture is going to be a really good commander card. Prismari Command is the rare. Sign in Blood. I'll definitely play that as well. Come on, open! Keep going, keep going, keep going. Vanishing Verse, also a really good commander card. Thrill of Possibility as the Mystical Archive. Vanishing Verse has the flexibility to be really good because any monocolored permanent, and unless you're playing a 3, 4, or 5 color deck, even those decks, a lot of it's monocolored permanents, and you get rid of the really problematic ones. Strixhaven Stadium. So with elves are small. You should be getting quite a few things on the battlefield. This gives you a point whenever a creature you control deals combat damage. This is going to go in there. Nice artifact. Another Agonizing Remorse, and a foil Croson Grip. That's sweet. Gotta love that card. That'll definitely go in that deck. Move over regular Croson Grip. We got a foil one now. Another Accomplished Alchemist. Duplicating that as rare. Adventurous Impulse as the Mystical Archive. going through. Retriever Phoenix, if you like phoenixes. I do not. Stone Rain to destroy lands. Like I said, so far not too many massive changes that will be seen, but I'll keep going through everything. Silver Quill Command. Duress. I like Duress a lot, it's just not good in Commander. Another Archmage Emeritus. Man, getting these duplicate rares. Electrolyze. Come on, a new rare, please. Selfless Glyphweaver. On the back of it, Deadly Vanity. Urza's Rage. Not good for any deck I'm playing. So, Exponential Growth. The big problem with this card is it doesn't give Trample. If you have another way to give Trample, this card is busted, and Kamal, Heart of Krosa, is one of my commanders, so that'll be cool. I might find a home for it. Strategic Planning, and the Fractal Token. Yeah! Professor Onyx. Magecraft. I'm going to play this in a heartbeat. Nice mythic. So I've got two out of the 4 Planeswalkers now. And claim the Firstborn and a foil Symmetry Mage. Nice. I love that I got Professor Onyx. Can't complain at all. Gonna play that for sure. Man, I've only gotten one rare there so far. Devastating Mastery? I don't like it. Day of Judgment as the Mystical Archive. Keep going. Summoning again. Valentine, Dean of the Vein. So let's look at it, because this is the Golgari one. Menace Lifelink. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it. When you do, I may pay 2. So that's good. And then the back is whenever you gain life, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain trample until end of turn. That could be nice. And the Spark is my Mystical Archive. So right now, 9 more packs, and then we're done. Which, once I'm done here, it's dinner time. Okay, Ecological Appreciation. Search your library and graveyard for up to 4 creature cards with different names that have mana value X or less and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards, shuffles them, and then put the rest on. Put the chosen ones into your library and put the rest onto the battlefield. This is a nice tutor, and when you don't get tutors because of how you do it, this is going to be the way to do it. Approach of the Second Sun. So, Approach of the Second Sun is a good alternate win con in some decks. Oh, you're a mythic. You come down. There we go. There we go. Arik Lore Mage. This isn't a bad card either. Search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, and shuffle. Revitalize. Pillar Drop Rescuer is the foil. There's one of the lessons, Teachings of the Archaic. What I don't like about this card is if an opponent has more cards in hand than you, you draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards instead if an opponent has at least 4 more cards in hand than you. If you're playing blue, you're typically going to have the most cards in hand. Rare is Gnarl Professor. When enters the battlefield to learn. Might put this in there, probably not, because it's just a 5/4 with trample at this point. You could loot, but not really what I'm looking for, and Whirlwind Denial. Plarg, Dean of Chaos. And Augusta, Dean of Order. And a Grape Shot. Heated Debate is the foil. Still no Demonic Tutor. I have not seen a Demonic Tutor pulled in person yet, and it does not look like it's going to be me today. I really like these DTs too. I say that, but it's never too late, right? Never give up. Never surrender. So, Pestilent Cauldron. This could be an option. Restorative Burst. Return up to 2 target creature cards. This is actually a good option. It's just that each player gains 4 life. And the reason why I made that face is you guys probably saw it as well. I said I'm probably not going to pull a Demonic Tutor because we're almost done. And then the very next pack, I pull a Demonic Tutor. Look at that. That card is so gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Just forewarning, probably not going in the deck. Probably have a better deck for it. But who knows? I'm thrilled. I know I don't look excited, but yeah, I'm excited. I love that card. It's so good to get one from a booster box. It's so much fun. Double Majors, the rare. Defiant Strike. And a foil Mascot Interception. That just made the entire box. Going, going, going. Ingenious Mastery. You may pay 2. This is a card draw spell. Compulsive Research, and then the token. 2 more packs. Swamp Punks. Man, oh, the Academic Probation is this lesson. Whoa, I got 2 lessons. That's cool. Witherbloom Command. Nice, nice. That's actually going to be a pretty decent card for me. Strategic Planning and a token. Last pack. Give me something good. Show me that you love me. Yeah. Okay, this is the card that I was talking about that made that what I was excited for. It's actually 2 of black and a green. Coin Ritual. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, and you add black or green for each permanent destroyed this way to your mana pool. So, get rid of those pesky signets, those pesky soul rings, those cards that I can't play because I am playing a deck in a way that I'm not allowed to have those in my deck, and give me mana. And awesome. And this is a crap card. I want to rip this in half too, but I can't because it's a Mystical Archive. And who knows. But that's it. Those are everything's open. So for Mythics, you got the Mythic Shadric Silverquill, Ecological. So it's a total of a 6 Mythic box. Not too bad. That's weird. That's the only Mythic rare. That's the only rare foil in the entire box, not including Mystical Archives. But I have some stuff to go and brew up. We will see what the deck looks like. Go and pay attention. And out of all the cards I've pulled, other than that super sexy demonic tutor, what is your favorite card that I pulled in this box today? See ya.